The great avenues are quiet. The shops are closed. There is the smell of fresh bread from a bakery somewhere. It would be hard to say which time of the day in Paris I prefer, but this is probably it. Soon the streets will be full of people and traffic. As with most other cities, you see the real Paris when the city wakes up. There is, however, another part of Paris which is silent and free from people 24 hours a day. Under the city, there are hundreds of kilometers of tunnels. There are sewers and old subways, but there are also spaces of all kinds, canals, catacombs, and wine cellars, which have been made into nightclubs and galleries. During the 19th century, the Parisians needed more stone for buildings above the ground, so they dug tunnels beneath the city. After that, many farmers grew mushrooms in them. Since the 1970s, many groups of young people spend days and nights below the city in these tunnels. It's a place for parties, theater performances, art galleries, anything goes here. Everywhere you go under Paris, there is history and legend. Historians and novelists often refer to them in their books. For example, in the Stadion musical The Phantom of the Opera, there is a pond beneath the old opera house. Most people think this is myth, but in fact, there is an underground pond here with fish. Any tourist can visit parts of Paris beneath the ground. For example, there are catacombs where you can see the bones and skeletons of about 6 million Parisians. The bodies came from cemeteries above the ground 2 centuries ago when the city needed more space. However, it's illegal to enter other parts of the tunnels and police often search the area. It's also very dangerous because some of the tunnels might collapse. Nevertheless, there are people who will take you to visit them. I found 2 unofficial tour guides. They took me through many tunnels, and after a couple of hours, we arrived at a room which wasn't on any map. The room was comfortable and clean with a table and chairs and a bed. My tour guide told me there are many other places like that. Many people come down here to party, some people to paint. We do what we want here, he said.